What's going on, guys? Teen Mechanic here. Today is a lot nicer than the past few days have been, so I thought while I still have daylight, I may as well make a video on that thing. So let's get into it. So for those of you who may not be in the loop, I put out a video a little while ago. I'm not sure when this one's going to come out. Probably not. Well, not today, I know that. But I posted a video, a couple of shorts about this thing. Basically, it broke down, and then I posted an update on this thing. Basically just saying that I was driving it, and I smelled this awful burning smell, and that I would update, on what the actual problem is in the future. Well, now is the future. I mean, the future is now. So what I'm going to do is, well, I'm actually going to get this thing off the trailer. I've got a doctor's appointment in 45 minutes, so I can't do it right now. But I'm going to, if I've got daylight when I get back, I'll do it, which I probably will. Yeah, we're going to see if, I think this thing should move off of the trailer under its own power. And then we're going to see if we can find any burned wires. Maybe it wasn't even the car. I don't know. Like, there's actually still a chance that it wasn't actually this car. Like, that's always a possibility. But we'll see. Because honestly, I can't have this car just continuing to sit here. I recorded that video, I believe it was day before yesterday. Or maybe, yeah, I think it was day before yesterday I recorded it. And you can see there's still salt on it. This right here is the death of cars. Now, I got a comment... yeah, I think it was yesterday, and it was kind of talking about what I had, what I had in the video, basically what the video was about. The comment said that basically, don't drive that thing in the salt, and that thing you need to cherish it. It's important. You need to do a good job making sure that you keep it in good shape, and buy something. If you want to drive it in the salt, buy something cheap and new. And I'm not gonna lie, for some reason that comment kind of irked me a bit. I mean, there was no reason for me to be upset by it, and I understand that I took it the wrong way because that's kind of what happens to me. And again, if you're watching this now, don't sweat it. It's just me. But like I went over in that video that it killed me to drive this thing in the salt. I'm gonna stop driving it in the salt. I am planning to get something different, and for now I'm going to wash it and figure out what the problem is. Believe me, guys, I know that I'll never find one of these cars again. It crossed my mind, actually, hey, maybe I should sell it. Maybe I should get something else. In Spring Fever, this thing I could, if I'm lucky, I could get a few grand out of it, for sure. But why? I'll never get the chance to get one of these ever again. Like, I'd never get to see that again. Actually, that's actually a pretty good thumbnail right there. So why sell it? Like, really, there would be no... It's the same philosophy that I've applied to my Cadillac. Like, I was offered $15,500 for that car. More money than I've ever seen in my entire life, I'm not gonna lie. That's more money than I've ever seen. Having $15,500 in my pocket or bank account would be pretty nice. But I actually, with pretty much zero hesitation, said, no, sorry, can't sell it, won't do it. Because that car is a one-of-a-kind. It's the only Jim Pattison El Clasico that I will ever have, like that probably ever has existed, ever will exist, and does exist currently. And there's no value in selling it for me. I mean, yeah, there's some money in it, but honestly, $15,500 gets me what, I don't know, that doesn't get me very much gas, that pays for some insurance. There's no, my point is it's worth more to me to keep the car rather than to sell it. Same thing here. So yeah, that's kind of why I've decided to keep it rather than sell it, at least for the time being. Of course, I'm not going to own it forever, but for now, I'm going to enjoy it while I've got it. I don't know what that is. I assume that's just Bondo. But this is not a winter car. It really isn't. Although, I pulled the whole dash apart just to get... you know what? I never even showed you guys the heater core. Let me show it to you. Before I show it to you, though, this is great about living in the north. Oh, that's just awesome. Like, just... Oh, that's awesome. And then sometimes you can... Okay, a little bit of sidetrack. A little sidetrack there. But let's let's pop this trunk open. So here's the heater core I got from one of those, and it's yeah, just an aluminum heater core. I'm gonna return that because I bought that just so I could fit it in the footwell. This thing's full of mouse poo, and here is the heater core for it. That is the heater core we're dealing with. So that is a 2-core or 3-core, looks like a 2-core, and that costs a lot of money to recore. That's just how it is. So I'm going to have to really figure out what I'm going to do with that. But yeah, that's a lot of talking already. I'm already 6 minutes into the video, so let's stop talking right now and get this thing off the trailer. Never ending. It's just never ending. And it's really funny, man. Okay, so you witnessed that gigantic fail. That was pretty cool, actually. I mean, it was not cool, but it was very funny. I don't know, it's kind of silly, but everything's fine now. Yeah, so that was just kind of how, I don't know, that was, sometimes that happens. I've had some interesting trailer experiences. Anyway, now this thing is off the trailer. So, basically, I mean, you heard it. It started up and drove under its own power. I'm going to leave this battery connected just like that. I'm actually going to go back here and get my ratchet set. So I'm going to get this ratchet set and just tighten the battery terminal a little bit and leave it connected and just see if I smell it. Maybe I'll leave the key in the run position for a couple of minutes and just see if I smell anything. I also have to clean that corrosion off because it's pretty bad. But for those of you who don't know, this is my ratchet set. It's a really, well, it's not really old, but it's an old Stanley that I got a few years ago now, and I think it's about time for an upgrade because not like it just won't hold the sockets in anymore. The ones I don't really use, and really the shallow sockets, I don't use shallow sockets very often, but like especially these ones here, these sockets just fall out. So I don't know. That's just in case you're wondering. I don't know. Anyway, this is the, yeah, I don't know. Everything. That's a lot of corrosion. Okay, I'm just gonna tighten it. I assume it's probably gonna be like a, let's see, let's try 12. Yep. And tighten it down. Try that, I guess. Yep, that'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that connected. Ratchet right there, just in case I smell anything. Let's look in here at the wiring. So this here is this is what I was worried about, because you can see this fuse panel is just dangling here, and I had to plug it in because I needed turn signals and headlights when I drove it. Honestly, the smell didn't really come from there. You can see there's the exposed, that's where the heater core was, so you can see right into the engine bay. But I'm not going to put the heater box back in, but I do need to at least just put this back together, just so I can drive it. And I'm not going to put the glove box back in. Let me show you. Let me show you something. If we go ahead and pop the trunk and take a look. Oh no. Okay. This is the glove box in really rough shape. You can see it's pretty shredded, actually, just from trying to get it out of there, which I'm really quite disappointed about. But seriously, who the hell, like, old cars, why the hell do they have to be made out of cardboard? Like, seriously, it's cardboard. Like, really. Anyway, I don't know if this, like, air exchanger, or whatever you want to call this thing, heat exchanger, I don't know. No, what's it called? I forget what it's called. This box, Blendor, this thing. Anyway, I'm hoping it's from a Chevy or something, and then I can find another one just in case. But I don't know, that heater core is going to have to get re-cored, but I'm not, that's something that's going to have to happen sometime in the future. Honestly, I don't smell anything. I think I'm going to try and fire it up and just wait and see if I smell anything. Okay, let's fire it up here. So this is how I had to drive it. I really haven't done anything since driving it. So you can see my knees, my legs are right under this knee bolster here. Let's see. Let's grab my key. No. Okay, so here's the key. Let's whoops. Let's fire it up here. There you go. Okay. So it's going to be extra loud now because of that hole in the firewall. I don't smell anything, but it came from over here. Like, it definitely did. Let's see. I don't hear anything. There's one exposed wire right there in the middle of your screen. I think I smell it. Wait. I can't tell if I smell it or not. No, it was strong, so I don't think I do. And look how much mileage I've put on it. I've put I think I've put probably, I don't know, I've put definitely just under 1,000 miles on it. No, I don't smell it. Okay. It sure is loud. And the other thing is, guys, you won't really be able to hear me, but the other thing is, if you caught my YouTube short I made, the entire firewall was covered in snow, and I have a very funny feeling that it was maybe bridging some electronic wires or something, but I don't smell anything. That manifold has a pretty bad leak. I just don't smell it. Nope. Nope. I don't smell anything out of the ordinary. I really don't. It smells average, really. I mean, like an old car, maybe a little bit of mouse crap, but that's it. So I don't smell any burning wires. No, I don't know. Okay, and I've got exactly a half tank of gas, so I could probably run it for another 5 minutes. And you know, in taking the dash apart in the glove box and everything, I found the bill of sale. I bought this car on December 19th, 2021. Yeah, pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and let it idle for a bit, and we'll see. Alright, so what I've just done is put the headlights on, because I was driving with the lights on. It was nighttime. Put signals on. What was that? I also heard that. I remember hearing that. I don't smell anything. I really don't. Like, because obviously you signal, you leave it on if you're at a stoplight. So maybe that caused something, but I don't smell anything. The lights are on. I'll put the high beams on. I don't smell anything. Let's go outside and try that. That tire's a little low. No, guys, I don't smell anything. I don't smell anything out of the ordinary. So I think maybe what happened is... Oh, wait. No. Like, I'm searching for anything. I had COVID not all that long ago, but I have, like, pretty much all of my smell back. And, you know, I know I'd be able to smell that, because it was actually a little while ago I smelled it, and oh no, I know I would be able to smell it, but it's, I don't smell anything. So, I don't know, everything seems to be okay. I really want that exhaust fixed, because that is just too loud. It sounds a little bit cool, you know, sure, but the neighbors all think I'm a ne'er-do-well. You know, it's not really my style. I'd much rather have this thing, you know, maybe even put a Magnaflow on it or something so it's a little bit louder, has a little bit of a, you know, throaty sound, but, you know, it has to come out the back and it has to be a lot quieter than it is now. I don't smell anything wrong. This thing is pretty low on coolant too, so I have to put some coolant in it. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut her down. Everything is normal. So, although not a very interesting video to watch, aside from maybe the trailer malfunction there, I don't know. Like I said, really, there's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing wrong, and it seems okay. Now that it seems okay, I'm gonna drive to the car wash right now and get this salt off of it as fast as I possibly can. Actually, you know what? It's Saturday and it's nice. The car wash is gonna be packed. I'm gonna just use the pressure washer. Wait. This is the sizzling I heard. Hey, check this out. I don't know what that's from. Is it coolant or what? This is already very hot. I don't know what that's from. Let's see here. Let's take this air cleaner off. Alright, so for those of you who haven't seen it, that's the carburetor. Same exact one as I had on the LTD. Well, actually, no, I think this is a 2100. It has a little bit different accelerator, pump, and whatever else, but there's something back there. I think that's probably... Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the sizzling noise I heard. It just sounds like water dripping under the exhaust. But there's no water. There's also no shock in this side. I don't smell anything. I don't see anything. I don't smell anything. Everything looks okay. Honestly, I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, let's throw the dash back together, and then I'm probably just gonna call it a video. And this video will probably come out a lot sooner than I thought because there's nothing really to, you know, leave you guys hanging on. There's nothing cool. So, all right. Well, that's actually kind of a relief to me because I didn't want to have to go through a bunch of wiring stuff and figure out what the problem was. So I'm gonna throw it back together, drive it to the car wash, and I'll catch up with you guys then. All right, so I guess first things first is to clean this hellhole out. Yeah, so let's just do it. And as sad as it is, getting rid of all this foam, it's just too brittle to keep. I mean, that's old foam. That's really old, so it's kind of a shame. I also found this. I'm not exactly sure what the hell it's from, but I'm gonna keep it just in case. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep this. I'm not sure what it is, but it says American Motors on it, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, guys, if you have a weak stomach, look away right now because this is real bad. Here you go. This is how much mouse crap fell out of the heater box. Holy crap! Like just literally, holy crap! Every freaking where. That is insane. I'm not wearing a mask, and I really probably should be. I'm hoping my lungs are okay. I'm hoping not a whole lot of this is airborne. But yeah, I've washed my hands several times. There's none up here, which is nice. But down here, it is frickin' everywhere. Like, that's just insane. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna vacuum it out. The problem is, I don't have my shop vac. So, what I'm using is a household vacuum. So that'll do, but yeah, this is insane, man. This is awful. Kind of disappointed in myself. Well, actually, not in myself, but frickin' mice. Okay, not gonna lie to you, that was frickin' disgusting. I was trying not to let the nozzle touch all of it because this is a household vacuum, right? And we use it to vacuum the basement, and it's, yeah, I really shouldn't be using it, but I'm using it anyway. So now I'm gonna vacuum all that crap out, and then I'm gonna actually, well, I don't know if this carpet can handle the actual brush, but believe me, I vacuum cars out like that all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna drive this to the car wash and use some of the utilities they have there. I'll use their carpet cleaner and their vacuum, because mine, I don't have a vacuum here, and my carpet cleaner broke. So hey, nice. And I'm also gonna wash all the salt off of it. But anyway, now it's not going to definitely give us lung cancer. So that's always a plus. This carpet is shredded, by the way. I found some, I think I mentioned this in a couple other videos, I found some on Rock Auto. Maybe that's something I'll do in the future too. But anyway, for the time being, I should put those sill plates on. I have them. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, okay, let's get this vacuumed, and I'll just throw the dash back together. That shouldn't be that hard. All right, I've got the fuse here. Let me just show you. I got the fuse box, or fuse panel, in. I'm going to tighten it down a little bit more there, but nothing sizzling, nothing smoking. I had it running, but the one issue I'm facing now is that the brake lights are not working at all. Now, I took it into my shop, or into my school, and they mentioned the same thing, because I had hit the brakes, and you don't have brake lights, and that was a big thing. So anyway, if you push them down real hard, they did come on at the shop, but now they won't at all. So I have to figure out what that is real quick. But yeah, everything is running well. There's no sizzling or smoking or smells, so I think we're okay. But I'm gonna put the dash together, figure out that brake light thing, and then we should be on our way. Man, look how clean it is. That's awesome. Okay, so I have the dash back together. Everything's good. Brake lights are pretty much fixed. Just the sensor was in a bad spot, so I kind of wiggled it and moved it up, and now it seems to work, and that's good. Don't smell anything, don't hear anything, don't see anything. I cleaned off the terminals a little bit, but not much. So yeah, I think we are ready to take this to the car wash and get her cleaned up, and then I think that's gonna be it. So anyway, yeah, let's do that. I guess I'll see you guys at the car wash. All right, car wash, something that I've been meaning to do for a long time, something that it deserves, and really, honestly, there's just salt all over it. So let's give her a wash. There you go. Here we go. Alright, now, it's still wet. I didn't really care how it turned out, but I needed to get that salt off, so it's my main goal. Now, yes, this car leaks. I know it leaks. As you can already see, it's leaking back there. It leaks from right here, so I try not to focus there if I can help it. So now I'm going to put probably my sweater there just to hold it, just to absorb that water for now. But anyway, man, imagine if it was that shiny. That would be kind of crazy. Alright, yeah, I'm going to get on the road, but I think that's pretty much going to conclude this video. Okay, so that's it. There wasn't a whole lot to really go through in this video. I mean, I didn't figure out what that smell was. I don't know what it was. I'm sure it was some wiring somewhere, but I put it back together. It hasn't come back since. I've been driving it for less than 20 minutes, and nothing seems to have been going wrong, so we'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed parts of the video anyway. We kind of got to clean it out, and I got to show you all that mouse crap, and we took it for a wash. So anyway, it kind of got what it deserved, and I'm sorry that it wasn't more interesting, but I'm kind of relieved. So anyway, thanks for watching again. If you liked it, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Let me know how it can improve in the comment section below. Share it with someone who you think might also enjoy it, and I'll see you soon. Just a bonus to the video, I figured I'd give you guys an update to the Mazda. The Mazda is at my school. It's in, as I said that in the last video, I think. The Mazda's at my school, getting some work done to it. Right now, the clutch is fixed. That mechanic in that shop is a genius. He's the man. That's what we always say. Anyway, we decided that it would be a good idea to vacuum bleed the whole system. So we just put a cap on the master cylinder reservoir. It's the brake master cylinder reservoir. Really, it's connected, and we just pulled a vacuum on it. I think we got to 25 inches of vacuum, and I learned that's the measurement, inches. I found that kind of funny, actually. But anyway, so we got it. I think we pulled 25 inches of vacuum a couple of different times, pumped up the clutch pedal, and now it works great, which is fantastic. So that is a huge relief. And we also started to work on the airbag light. And what the airbag light but we're hoping is a bad wire, corroded or grounded or shorted or whatever wire between the SAS module and the PAD indicator, because the SAS module actually grounds that bulb. So great, that is how it goes. So anyway, that is what is going on with that, and I'm thinking that we're actually pretty close to having that sorted out. And once we do, that's really it. There's the exhaust that needs to be sorted, and that's it, honestly. So once the exhaust is done, the PAD light is done, and well, the clutch is already fixed. That's it. So anyway, that is an update on the Mazda. Hopefully we can have that sold so I can get something else, pay for some insurance and gas. And then honestly, we're getting pretty close. This thing is hopefully I'm gonna get that thing back on the road by spring. So anyway, that's the Mazda.